Hello, everyone. If you could come in, we're going to go ahead and get started.
That's fine.
Come a little bit closer, because I'm not very loud, so this is as loud as I'm going to get. Unless I'm really mad. All right. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out today and supporting us. We are Students and Workers in Solidarity. I think we all know why you're here. You all heard about what happened last night, and we want to kind of give you an introduction, a formal introduction to this group. And we also want to share our experiences and discuss our plans and strategies for going forward. I first want to start by reading an editorial that we wrote to The Wheel about an hour before the incident that happened last night when we submitted it. All right. Students and Workers in Solidarity is an Emory student organization. Our mission is to create a better working environment for all workers at Emory. We seek to do this by working in conjunction with workers and the administration. Recently, we have been in the news as a result of a sit-in that was held last Wednesday. The purpose of the rally and the subsequent sit-in was to raise awareness about the problems being faced by Sodexo workers here on campus and to create open dialogue on the issue in a way that has not been previously allowed. SWS has been on Emory's campus approximately a year and 4 months. Since its creation, the organization has actively sought to correct some of the problems associated with Sodexo's presence at Emory. SWS has met privately with top administration officials a total of 10 different times. No fewer than 9 of those meetings took place before the rally. In all the previous meetings, Emory administration has refused to admit that there is a problem with Sodexo. They discount the overwhelming evidence to the contrary and have said that if there are problems, they can be solved through Sodexo itself or government agencies like the National Labor Relations Board or the NLRB. Furthermore, administrators have denied responsibility for Sodexo's workers' rights issues. These assumptions that there is no problem, that the current framework is sufficient for addressing any problems, and that it is not Emory's responsibility to control the behavior of its contractors on this campus have hindered the possibility of truly productive conversations and potential solutions. As a result, many of Emory's food service workers still endure the same injustices as before. Multiple independent human rights organizations, such as Human Rights Watch and Trans Africa Forum, have found that Sodexo systematically violates rights of workers in its operations here and around the world. On our campus, Sodexo fosters an atmosphere of fear, and in order to intimidate its workers to prevent them from speaking out about maltreatment by management. Many Emory food workers have poverty-level wages and cannot afford adequate health insurance, let alone health care. Sodexo workers do not have access to the free monthly MARTA cards that directly hired employees receive. It costs Sodexo workers $70 per month to buy MARTA cards on their own, adding up to approximately $850 a year. A two-class system of workers at Emory, directly hired workers placed above subcontracted workers, has been directly condoned by administrators in an earlier meeting. Specifically, SWS wants the administration to end Emory's contract with Sodexo, to implement a labor code of conduct, and to maintain a President's Commission on the Status of Labor. A specific step-by-step implementation plan would require knowledge of the inner workings of Emory that administrators have access to and have not released publicly, such as the exact contract that Emory currently has in place with Sodexo. Some things like providing free MARTA cards and parking to subcontracted workers or comparing costs of subcontracting, food service, and the alternative of doing it in-house could be implemented immediately. Our goal is ultimately to correct injustices on Emory's campus now and help give our friends, the Emory food service workers, the rights that they deserve. SWS believes that as an institution, Emory should live up to its mission statement and ethical values. Emory has a moral imperative to stop these abuses. To the administration, we say, in the immortal words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the time is always right to do what is right. Okay, thank you.